We are friends, digging each other, taking time to talk it over.
We're the funniest guys on the planet.
So humble too.
Yeah, dude. You know what, honestly, I'm the best at being humble.
Yeah.
I'm the most humble person that you will ever meet.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, dude.
Will?
Yeah.
Don't argue with me.
I won't now. For how humble you are.
I couldn't. Can I actually say I think I'm more humble?
Than me?
Dude,
I
I'm
don't
the
know,
most
dude.
humble guy.
I don't know, dude. If there was a Mount Rushmore of humble people.
If there was a Mount Rushmore, you and me would be on it.
Mm-hmm.
Will would not be reading it because it was too long.
Yep.
I'm humble.
Be humble.
Be humble. Sit down.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the Lion's Den podcast with
Happy
Brent Morin
summer.
and Jason Collings and our buddy Will Burkart.
Little chain.
Little chain?
Got a little chain.
Yeah.
Oh,
Some people
dope.
like 2 chains. Little
Yeah.
chain.
Little chain. Dude, your little chain.
Little chain.
That's actually kind of fire.
I'm kind of with that.
Yeah, it's actually
What's up,
kind of,
little chain?
Kinda
yeah,
like
that kind
it.
of
I'm no chain.
Yeah.
little chain.
Yeah.
Mm. I'm big hat.
Big hat?
Little big hat.
Lil Big Hat?
Little big head. What's up,
Yeah.
little big head?
Yo, what up, little big hat? Little
Why you got that
chain.
big ass head? Because I'm smart, motherfucker. Because I'm smart. Welcome back to the Lion's Den. Please continue to rate and review at Apple Podcasts. Leave us a 5-star rating and a review, and Will read it. And again, if you noticed,
If you do it.
if you do it, it'll happen, but it ain't happening. So give us a review. Tell us. We're getting a lot of comments on social media, on YouTube. Some of the comments on YouTube are very mean and evil, but some of them.
Stop looking at those.
But if you're going to take the time to do that, do it at Apple Podcasts.
Yeah, we need that because then it will help.
Even
It will
if
help
you
us
hate
keep this
us.
going because it won't keep going if people don't
Yes.
subscribe.
And
rate,
again, if you
review.
want to look at our gorgeous faces, we are on YouTube, The Lion's Den with Brent Morin and Jason
Mhm.
Collings. We do have a clips channel as well, Lion's Den clips.
Or just look at our selfies we take.
Yeah, we're gonna
Make-
and we'll do our selfie faces.
Yeah, because sometimes on here we can. It doesn't look like we don't look.
We don't look like us.
Some angles aren't the
All right.
best.
I'm actually 6 feet tall. I know here I look like I'm 4'2", but I'm 6 feet tall.
And I'm actually not an ogre from Shrek. Okay. So.
And as always, for all your members only content, patreon.com/the Lions Den Pod. That is patreon.com/the Lions Den Pod. Business. Where are we going to be?
Oh, yes. On June 24th to the 26th, going to be Atlanta Punchline. And I just want to say to people, because I've been posting about it and people are hitting me up being like, tickets aren't available. Right before this pod, I was just talking to my agent about that because I was kind of like, what the fuck's
Getting
going
pissed.
Yeah, rightfully so.
I'm like,
For
people
sure.
might want to come. They should be able to.
Yes.
Right.
So that should be available. Well, definitely be available by the time this comes out
Mm-hmm.
because it should be done today. So
Great.
we shoot in advance. Hollywood.
You know what's hilarious is that reps would complain if we don't plug it.
Yeah.
And now that we're plugging it, the tickets aren't available.
Yeah.
It's so, yeah.
Yeah.
But me and Jason will be there on June 24th to the 26th. And we love Atlanta. We really love to dance.
Yep. We're going to have some hot Atlanta moments.
Hot Atlanta fun, baby.
Going to have some cigars and some
Mhm.
dance moves.
And then, I don't know if that was racist, what I just did. And then,
Mhm. Go ahead.
that makes it not. Then July 9th and 10th, we will be in Nashville at Zany's, one of our favorite clubs. We love those people as well. And Atlanta Punchline, we love those people. We'll be there. Those tickets, I believe, are available.
Yep.
And then where is it? Oh, August 20th and 21st,
New York.
Gotham Comedy Club, New York City. That is going to be unbelievable. I'm going to tell you, because by then, we're both going to be rocking it.
We're going to be back.
And
We're going to be our old selves.
it's going to be, we'll be our old selves at the other places too. God damn it, Brent.
I don't know. I don't know. No, we're going to be.
But the bright lights of New York, baby.
Yeah. If we can make it there. And coming up really soon, June 11th, I will be in Las Vegas, Nevada, on the south end of the strip at the South Point Casino for the Dirty at 12:30.
That sounds so shady a little bit.
It is.
On the south end of, that's like where they go, take one to the south end of Vegas. You're
Mhm.
going to get rid of them real quick.
That's where the bodies are buried.
Oh, come on now, Billy. I tried to get the money. You knew I couldn't get the money. She's a bitch.
Those of you who are wondering, yes, he is schizophrenic. Yeah, that's what we got going on, right?
Yeah. I think that's all the business
This
right
comes
now.
out after Chicago. So
Yeah.
That's why I'm not mentioning
So
it.
you'll be
and
in
but
Chicago.
Chicago's amazing, by the way.
But if you're on the Patreon, go check his vlog because you're going to do a vlog in Chicago.
Yeah, I'll do some stuff from Chicago.
And quick
You will be lonely.
quick Patreon plug. The vlogs are getting good, so we were slacking a little bit just because we didn't have anything to do. We had COVID. We were, it's hard to do vlogs, but now it's like vlogs are getting good. So
Quarantine
Patreon
is happening.
is very much worth it.
Yeah,
right
we're
now.
back out there in the world right now, learning how to talk to people, getting
Yes.
energy, not feeling as depressed.
Patreon.com/LionsDenPod. Go to it. Go to it. How are you guys doing?
I'm not good.
Why?
I'm fucking miserable, and I'll tell you why. And I want help from everybody on the internet because some people are helping me. Some people help me find my vines.
Oh, cool.
I found some that you're in too.
Where were they?
I don't. I have the
Where?
link.
Like
They
they
were
were in
in-
the attic.
They were in the internet.
There was some website. I don't know.
They were in the
She
internet clouds.
Believe
Yeah.
I gotta
Guy
I'll
that
look.
doesn't know shit. They were on the clouds
They
of
were
the
in the clouds.
ethers nets.
But what's let me just say her name because she found them, and I need your help with this. So I've been getting a phone call. I'd say about 15 to 20 a day from some company that keeps asking
solicitors.
about healthcare and about like my health insurance. And I finally picked up one of them. And I said, "What?" Because they're calling me at like 7:15, 7:30, 7:40,
Oh,
like
jeez.
like crazy. And then so I blocked that number. Then they call from a different number. Block that number. Block. I've blocked about 30 numbers, and
Whoa.
they keep calling about Medicare and healthcare. And
Why, I wonder.
I'm probably
You did something.
I
Because I know
didn't
what
do-
I'm getting the same thing right now from air conditioning companies.
I didn't. There's nothing I did, but it is possible, and I love her to death, and she's there to help me. That my mom may have done something because of the dental thing, and she
now
knew
you're
I
on the
wouldn't do it
lists.
because we're trying to figure out certain insurance for dental, so I don't lose the house.
Now you're
You
on
know,
all the lists.
and now I can't get rid of them, and I want to know a way to like. I don't know what to do. Like call for harassment.
You
like
throw your
this-
phone in the pool.
Dude, you know how the rage
know.
can come in.
Oh, I know.
And the lion's rage can
Yeah.
come in. But it is like they're gonna call on this. I guarantee. I kept it with me just in case they do, so
During
I
the
can pick
pod?
it up. Yeah, because
Oh.
you could hear.
Yeah,
I
I'm getting,
really want to know what the hell they're doing.
I inquired about how much it would cost to get the air conditioner installed into my house, and I can't remember where I did that. I did a goggle search. I think that's what they call it.
Mhm.
I searched the old Google,
Yep.
and
Cool J.
how the fuck do they get our phone numbers?
I don't know.
That's what I want to know. After I did this Google search for air conditioning installation for the next 4 days, that was about 5 days ago. For the next 4 days and today, that's 5. Phone is blowing up, and they're leaving voicemails. Hi, this
Yeah.
is so and so from Home Advisor. Are you still interested in getting that air? I'm thinking, I mean, come on. If I was interested in talking to you about it, I would
Yeah.
answer the phone. I just wanted to look on my computer screen at it. I didn't want to talk to anybody because you know how I feel about talking to people.
yeah.
Yeah, that's probably what it is with health insurance because I've looked for health insurance and given my info and stuff, and then 1,000 people hit me up. So that's
Yeah.
probably what's happening.
But this one is like I got a text about one, and I hit the no, and then they said, okay, we will stop contacting you. I said, great, but whatever this is, they're not stopping,
No.
and it's all fucking day.
No. Yeah.
And I literally had to pick up the other day, and I go, stop harassing me, take me off this fucking list. I'm sick and tired of this shit.
and
then
they didn't.
And I said, I'm sure this isn't your fault, but whatever this, because they're probably just getting a list.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm like, so I'm sorry, but this is getting a lot. And they haven't stopped. I had 3 this morning when I woke up.
They were called call centers.
Yeah, dude, I
And
woke
that's
up at
just
8
their job.
a.m. and I had 3 missed calls already.
Crazy.
And their voicemail is just 2 seconds of nothing. Oh man, it makes me livid.
Imagine that job.
It sucks.
You go to work every day, and then you're just given a list of these poor victims that you have to call.
Yeah, that's why I had to apologize right after that. It's my Irish
I know this
guilt.
isn't your fault,
Yeah,
but goddamn, like,
but I will come to your house, and I swear to God, I will fucking kill your family. Okay, if I don't get off this fucking list,
Look,
I will
man,
find you.
I'm
What
just
was your name
doing
again?
my
What was your
job.
name again?
My name's Tim, and I'm
Tim.
just doing my job.
Okay, Timmy. Well, I
No,
guess
it's
what?
Tim,
I'll
but-
find you. I
Sir,
will find you.
You're scaring me, sir.
You got a dog, Timmy? You got a pet you like? Because he's going bye-bye. I've been in the drowning business before. But I'll figure out a way to get you little pooch. out of your way. Okay, Timmy? Why don't you take me off your list before you need health insurance?
Now how bad do you want to talk about insurance? It's Timmy with a dead fucking poodle.
Can't wait till I get my bill from the dentist and I'm like, fuck, I should have got that insurance.
Where did Jay just go? Jason just left with no explanation.
It's already blown up.
Yep. I was checking my phone because...
See, got to block 2 of these right now. Blocked. It's an
insane.
818 number, too. That's the weird part.
It's insanity.
I thought
Brent,
it
are
was
you
a
excited?
stalker.
Are you excited to travel?
Dude, yeah. After Madison,
Yeah.
I got depressed that we had to leave.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm excited to travel. I'm happy that we were back in the store. And like we have we talked about
No,
that?
talk about that.
Yeah.
We're real quick. Here's how crazy it is with travel right now. This is so many people are doing it. When we book our flights,
Yeah.
I always like to go in. I have to go in afterwards and add my TSA pre number. Usually, on the app for the airline, I could text a representative and they text me back, and we do it via text. Sometimes I'll call and they're like, "Your hold time's gonna be 30 minutes." I called first, and they said, "Thank you so much for calling Delta. Your hold time is 6 hours and 30 minutes."
No way.
Not
Wow.
exaggerating. Holy shit, right?
Wow.
So I'm like, not doing that. So I hung up, and then I did the thing where you could text with that's backed up. They text me back with like an automated thing saying, and what do they call them? A specialist or whatever the fuck they call them. We'll text you as soon as one's available. So now I'm just waiting for a text.
Huh.
That took, for them to finally get back to me, 4 hours.
Damn.
Yep. And then I find out there was a simple solution for me to do that I didn't have to, because I'm literally texting them my TSA pre-number to add to my reservation. The guy's like, "Great." At the end, he says, "Next time, just put your Sky Miles number and it'll add it automatically."
Okay.
Thanks.
The rage he probably had.
Oh, man.
I would have loved to see that dad bad right there. That's the kind of shit that always happens to me.
And then, oh, you know what? I
You
keep
just have to
fucking up.
turn it on and off.
Right. Sorry. Back to what you were saying about the fucking automated calls hitting you up all the time.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to swear so much. I keep saying the F word, but my mom and I were watching the podcast together
Really?
yesterday, and I was like, "Holy crap!" I swear a lot. My brother goes, "No, you don't," and my mom goes, "Yes, he does."
My mom said the same thing to me when she heard me on a podcast. She
My
was like,
mom-
"Why are you swearing so
Yeah.
much?"
My
And
mom
here's
called me
what
a
it is.
fucking idiot because
Right.
because of the tube thing with the sleep going to sleep. She goes, "Brent," in all caps, "use your head. They're working on your teeth. They're not going to put a tube down your throat." And I was like, I didn't even think about that. I was like, but I don't need to wake up to that. And now she's going to call me about the
that's so-
insurance thing.
So funny.
Our moms are very involved.
Right.
Yeah.
But here's what the thing. I put this thing on my phone. I say it like it's a thing that I actually set on my phone because I'm 50. But I set this thing on my phone to block and like silence calls that I don't know the number for. So if I'm waiting for a callback, like they'll be like, "Hey, so instead of staying on hold, you will just give us your phone number and you'll get a call back." My phone blocks them
Oh.
because it's a phone number that it doesn't recognize,
Mm.
and it puts it in like a junk pile or
What if
something.
fucking Hollywood calls you?
Hollywood?
Yeah, does that
Hollywood
work
just
with
comes
Hollywood?
over, dude. We're
Oh, do
close.
they?
Hollywood will
Me and
find you.
Hollywood are like this.
Yeah,
Hollywood just
true.
knocks on. Hollywood doesn't knock anymore. They just walk in.
Damn.
Hollywood just walks in, smokes a cigar with me.
And then Bugsy goes, "Rah, rah, 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 rah."
Then he realizes it's Hollywood. He goes, "Rah, rah, rah."
Yeah. And then Jack's like, "Big day, big day."
That's messed up. He's getting worse, man.
Oh, no.
His legs are sliding out from under him now. Oh, he's standing there and he just goes,
No.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Fuck, man.
Okay,
How
so,
do you-
yeah.
How do you feel now?
Bad. But I love Jack, so it's love, you know?
Yeah, he's the best. You wanted us to talk about the Comedy Store?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you guys didn't
We
talk
went-
about it yet. The power
Oh,
hour.
we did the
half
half
power hour.
The second half was more powerful, but it was
It's so weird. Some girl walked out and said, "You know, that second half was way more powerful." Like, she was going to the best.
Powerful.
dude. It was amazing.
So talk
dude.
about what you guys are, if people missed what we're talking about.
Here's what we're talking about. So it's
Talk
been,
about.
Here's what we're talking about. So it's been a good 5+ years since Brent and I went back to back at the
Wow.
in the original room at
Really?
the Comedy Store. Yeah, it's been
Wow.
it was pre Adamiga.
I've never seen that on the lineup. in
Yeah.
my time doing comedy.
Yeah, it happened all the time back in the day.
Yeah.
That's where the joke of half hour of power came from.
Yeah.
And like I said before, we say that because we both do 15 minutes each.
Mm-hmm.
And
Wait, hold on. 15 plus
15,
30.
you gotta
30.
carry
Oh,
it.
God.
Yeah,
No, I
yeah,
got
carry
yeah,
it.
yeah.
You gotta
Carry
carry
I
it.
forgot to
the
carry
two
the
ones.
Yeah, carry the
Put
two
them above
ones.
the
Mhm,
fives.
Yep.
So we would jokingly say, half hour power because we were back to back, either him first or me first or whatever. Happened all the time. Then, what we talked about on the previous podcast happened with the changing of the guard as far as the booking and the management. And I kind of got relegated to a shittier spot, in my opinion,
The
which
bottom of the boat.
whatever.
The engine room.
I mean, it was rare that we were even hanging out together at the comedy
Yeah,
store.
that's true.
Because he would do a 10-15 spot and then have to leave to do another spot. And I'd show up at midnight to do my 12:45 spot. You know what I mean? Crying in the car, wondering where my friends
Yeah,
were.
all your friends are gone.
Wanting to strangle the fucking booker. But like I said, I know it wasn't personal.
Yeah.
So, but now we're back to doing it. So it was really fucking cool. God damn. Sorry, Mom.
I'm gonna sneeze.
It was really
I
cool.
love that you're gonna-
I'm going to try this for real.
I know. I
We
love
should
it.
do an episode try to just be clean.
Fuck yeah.
Man! God damn it.
But yeah,
That would be really funny.
I'm actually going to work on it as on stand up as well.
Nice.
Not
I don't hear
swearing.
it as much in stand up. You used to swear a lot. We both
Bro,
did. And I don't hear it as much.
Swear so much. If you look up Jason Collings on Laugh Factory's YouTube,
Yeah.
I have one of the longest clips on there. It's like a 6-minute. I can't remember how long it is. Every other word. It's a funny clip. People like it.
Yeah.
Every other word.
You get caught
And
up in it.
It's because I was caught up. Caught up. Was that
I have no idea. what
Usher? That's Usher
I have
song.
no idea.
That's an Usher song.
You're asking
Caught
the
up.
wrong guys.
Well, yeah, Usher song.
I just drove
Usher. Sorry, youngsters. But
Usher.
you get caught up when the crowd is into it. You start, and then there are certain crowds that when you swear,
Oh yeah.
they find it funnier.
Yeah.
So I'm working on it, Mom. I promise. But what was I saying?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, the half hour power.
Mhm.
So yeah, so it was really cool to have Brent bring me up. I mean, it's
Yeah.
been
It's cool.
Yeah. It was a long time.
years since that's happened.
It was awesome.
And it was so much fun. The crowd was amazing.
Crowd was great.
They were on point.
Everybody, the crowds have been great. You can just tell they just want to be outside, and the material's really good. But also just, it was like the first time like the store was feeling like,
The store.
yeah, it was feeling like, I almost felt like we should have all went to a diner afterward because there was a bunch of us.
Yeah.
And it was just nice that it felt like I felt sane again. In fact, my little brother came over to watch basketball this week. Great games, by the way. I'm not going to bore you. Somebody almost went to do this and sign off.
Brent's
But he
talking about
goes,
sports again.
what's wrong with you right now? He goes, you seem so docile. And first off, I was like, what the fuck is that word?
A lot
But
of big
it
words.
means calm, I think.
Mhm,
Like I'm
docile,
very
yeah.
calm. And I said, I'm back at work.
It's how you would describe a calm animal.
And he goes, yeah. I said, I'm back at work. And I go, I'm working again. And he goes, oh, so that's why. And I go, yeah. I said I was a loon and I'm crazy.
Yeah, Matt, don't complain. You
moments-
don't want the other thing.
yeah. You want that back? Like I just having spots, knowing I'm working at night, like setting up for getting the routine. It's just nice
Right.
to be out in the world working, learning how to
It was-
talk to people again.
It was really funny because of course you're surrounded by a bunch of comedians.
Yeah.
And we make fun of everything.
Yeah.
So we're all kind of standing in that back hallway area by the back parking lot, and like we're walking up to each other going, hey, this is weird. Like,
yeah.
Justin Martindale will come up and he's like, hey, are we hugging? Like, what
Yeah.
do we do? And what I do like, what I saw at the store is they're doing a thing in the belly room. And I think they're showcasing comics in the belly room that should have been part of that club years ago. You see guys like Amir K, and you see guys like Lachlan Patterson,
Yeah.
and you see guys like John Huck doing spots in the belly room. I'm like, what's going on up there? Because it's not an outside promoter show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm curious about what it is because you see the lineups and everyone's doing these 10-minute spots.
They're
You're like,
showcasing
who's
people.
that? Who's that?
They're
Interesting.
showcasing people.
So
I
what?
think
What's
Cool
the,
way to do
Detective Jason thinks that they're showcasing.
Yeah, have you had a have you found out exactly what's going on, or
Well,
they're
It's
just
on
odd.
the
And
case.
what also they're being a paid regular at the Comedy Store is so freaking cool because
Yeah.
it's very inclusive. Not inclusive. It's very like velvet rope, like club.
it. Yeah.
I would
treat you
prefer
good.
it to be inclusive because I think Amir K should have been passed there when I was passed
Yeah.
there. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But apparently people that are performing up there that aren't paid regulars are being asked to leave as soon as they're done with their set and not
No
hang
kidding.
out because of COVID. But
Oh,
they're,
yeah.
but they're letting us.
So it's not a
hang.
hang yet unless you're a paid regular.
Right.
Like there's no patio.
slowly,
like,
no, not
yeah.
Well,
no,
this weekend the
kind of.
front bar was open.
Yeah, I noticed that. It's slowly, like everything, slowly starting to open up a little bit.
And
Like,
they
people
opened
are
that
being-
back hallway door
Yeah.
from the side where my first week back there, that was closed.
Yeah.
The front patio was closed. They had like this, like you had to go around.
Yeah.
And the comedians, we had to go in through the
Mhm.
kitchen.
Yeah,
But now the thing's open and there's kind of like that hallway hang now, which is kind of nice.
That's cool.
And it was, we're back when we're
Yeah.
being a little too loud.
yeah, oh yeah, and everybody has to tell
Yeah,
us
and they
shut
have
up.
to, you guys keep it down. And then I'm like, yes,
Yes.
we're back.
Like the first time I went there, I felt like Patti LaBelle before a show. Like, I'm just, walk me through
Right.
a certain back door.
Exactly, right.
Get up, and now you got to go back through that door and leave
Yep.
immediately. Great reference. Did that for you.
That was really good.
I spent 4 minutes thinking, Patti Bell? Is it Bell?
Patty it's Patty LaBelle.
See?
Great.
Figured I'd get a giggle out of him.
Patty LaBelle. She did a song with Michael McDonald, who you guys know is also one of my favorites. Michael McDonald.
That's perfect.
I like how he always lights up when you sing.
I want that to be your text ringtone. Every time you get it, it goes. "Huh."
Yeah.
Jason's calling.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting. Right, Jason's
Hey,
calling.
Oh my God. Imagine if you're getting the calls I'm getting, though, and that just keeps going off and off.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
I can't do
That
that.
was so embarrassing. I got embarrassed. Tried that.
But dude, I know you feel exactly the same way. That night specifically was awesome.
I was up till 3 a.m. just like jacked up
Yeah.
from just
Yep.
having so many laughs outside
Chris
in the parking
D'Elia
lot.
came.
Yeah, Chris.
Did
we
he?
saw us.
He
Chris,
came and hung
we
out.
It was
Martindale
cool to
was
see him.
there.
Martindale.
Who else was?
Amir was there. Who else was there?
Santino was there for a minute, but he was all angry because he had to go to the Laugh Factory because apparently he hates doing stand up now.
I love his rage.
I know, right? I
I
hate
love
it,
his
man.
rage.
I hate it when he does that.
I love it.
But yeah, it was a lot of
It's a
fun.
fun ass
A
night.
lot of fun. Kirk Metzger.
Oh yeah, he
Yep.
was there. Kirk Fox too.
Mhm. Kurt Fox was there. Yep, we were hanging
Yeah.
with Kurt, and
It's just cool to hang with
Yeah, it was-
comics
it was
and not
really
like
cool.
be nervous about how to elbow or fucking fist pump or
Jerk off.
or
Right. Detective Jason has an update for you guys.
Okay.
Dun 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 dun.
Someone
Dum bum.
messaged me on Instagram and said we need to get Detective Jason on the case of the brick on top of the pool filter. Is that something that's a thing? And
Oh,
it
I
is.
forgot.
So wait, let's fill people in non-Patreon members.
Non-Patreon
Do
members.
you want to explain what the brick in the pool is?
So we were dealing with a dead bird in Brent's pool.
Yeah.
And I heard a noise. I heard the filter making a noise. So I opened the little disc cover top. And in there on top of the filter was a piece of a brick
Yep.
just sitting on top of that. And I said to Brent, "What is this doing in here?" And
Holds
he
it in.
said to me, pool guy said that's a thing. And I'm like,
He didn't
and there's always Brent facts. There's always
he
the
didn't
chance.
say it was a thing. It's just when I moved in, it was like that.
Yeah,
So
and-
and he's always looking in there. So.
and the pool guy's always looking in there, so he never moved it. But
Yeah.
then Brent said, "I don't know, it's supposed to." And you know me, I'm like, I don't think it's supposed to. It's a piece of a brick.
yeah,
It's a broken piece of brick.
Yeah.
yeah.
So I did my research. I sniffed around. I talked to some of my
Can't wait to-
contacts.
Can't wait to
around.
hear about
Son
this.
of a talked to some of my contacts on the street.
Yeah.
It is extremely it's a common thing. You could use it.
Really?
Yep. And that filter is sometimes referred to as a flying saucer,
Uh-huh.
and it needs to be submerged. And people will use a brick or a piece of a rock to hold it down into the water. So it's a common thing. It's an actual thing
Don't you
that's
think
done.
if you spend the money on a pool, that
It
you
should have a thing that does that other than a
does that
brick.
already? Because
You've spent $25,000 on this pool.
yeah, or more. But hey, by the way, you got a brick around?
Yeah.
Any,
Yeah.
We
anywhere?
we got one more step that we need to take, but we don't have the
Yeah.
equipment.
Do you think Drake is fucking finding bricks to put in his
Drake
goddamn-
definitely has a brick
I mean, maybe he
holding
does.
down his flying
But
saucer
his,
filter.
but his brick is like Gucci.
right,
Yeah.
right.
Yo, who took
It's got
the brick
the LV
out?
on it.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I can't
Hold on.
imagine that.
Oof.
Dad.
Kill me. Kill me. But yeah, that was solved. That's a thing. So
Oh,
I
wow.
can't
Good.
make fun of Brent for having a broken brick on top of his filter.
Because you know what? It actually loosened the other day, and there was just this weird
Yeah.
all day. I went, what the fuck is that noise? I thought it was like two turtles like strangling each other or something.
Yep.
You know, and it's maybe something better. There's something better. That wasn't
That was not bad. That wasn't bad. Brent, you'll find it.
I'll find it after this podcast is over.
Oh,
But,
two chihuahuas, fucking.
yeah.
Oh, they're gone.
Did you just say two chihuahuas fucking?
Just something.
You think two,
Well, that's what
Yeah,
that is.
That's two chihuahuas.
there's a chihuahua coming?
Fornicating, by the way.
I couldn't
Fornicating.
get- I
I'm
couldn't get
sorry,
my
Mom.
voice as high. Do a chihuahua coming.
Huh?
Do a chihuahua
Huh?
coming.
He goes, huh?
At first, you know what I thought he said? Coloring. A
Oh.
chihuahua coloring? But you said coming, so that's even easier. Here we go.
The most confident impression I've ever heard.
I'm good at this. I'm good at this, you guys. I found my lane.
Wow.
I found my lane, baby.
How is my voice so high naturally, but I can't get that high? Yet
I
yours
know.
is lower. I can get that high. That's annoying.
You know what I want to hit that? I can't remember what it's called. It's that one note that like Mariah Carey can hit it.
Yeah.
It's super high. What is that called?
It's,
Chihuahua
it's a
fucking-
It's
falsetto, right?
Chihuahua,
Or something,
Chihuahua
or-
screwing. Yeah. You notice I said
Oh,
screwing.
screwing.
Mom, I'm working on it. But Philip Bailey from Earth, Wind, and Fire can do
Oh,
it. I want to be able to hit that note, but I can't.
Love Philip Bailey.
You don't even know who Philip Bailey is?
No, man,
You
he's the
sarcastic little
best singer,
son of
dude.
a bee.
I love not swearing Jason. It makes me feel way more comfortable back
He's
here.
already ruined it 3 times. Although now you got me thinking about my mom, and I just said Chihuahua coming. So
Yep, Mom. In my defense, Brent brought that up.
yeah.
Mrs. Morin,
Yeah.
talk to your son.
Yes, but also in my defense, he kind of did that immediately, which means he's
I'll try to hold it in, not come.
Chihuahuas having sex when their neighbors are home.
Yes, dude. We're back, baby.
Oh, that's so dumb. That's
Hey,
so
hey!
dumb.
hey, stop doing that.
Chihuahua names. What are their
Yeah.
names?
Oh shit. Hey, Gregory,
I love it when dogs have people names, dude.
Oliver, Gregory, stop it.
Like if my next dog is a female, naming it Susan.
Susan, Stop.
Susan.
you slut, stop it. We're watching Veronica Mars. Just, please, it's too loud.
K Bells is on the TV right now. V Mars is on. Take it down a notch.
Jesus, I thought you fed them. They're less horny when you feed them. Did you put the sedatives in the food? Because they are fucking so much.
Oh, my dogs, man. They my little Jack pees and shits in the house.
Oh,
Craps in the house so much. I installed a doggy door in my screen door.
Yeah.
I bought a doggy door on Amazon, and it's really easy, by the way. You just you take the screen door off and you put it on both sides, and then you cut. It's great. Bugsy figured it out. It took him a minute to try to get him to go in and out of this door. It ain't happening with Jack.
Mm.
He literally goes, "I guess I'm shitting in the house now," you know.
Yeah.
But at least he's going on the mats. He's
That's what
going on the
matters.
Oh, well,
pads.
that's
He's going on the
good.
pads. Sometimes he misses, but because I'm medicated, I don't get angry anymore about it. And it's because he can't help it. It's when when it was younger and I knew he could help it, and he was
Yeah.
just being lazy.
Mm,
I'm not one to kick animals.
good start.
That's a kickable offense.
That's
Was that you or the dog?
Dog.
Oh,
great. Great. It's a
I
fat
would
guy
never-
laugh when you
I would
cough.
never do that to my dog or anyone else's dog. The only time I would ever kick a dog is if someone else's dog was trying to attack my dog.
Yeah.
And that dog is getting yeah. All right.
Oh boy, I can't wait for that to just be cut a certain way and then you're canceled. That's a headline that would make me
Oh,
laugh, I think, for 3 days. Comedian Jason Collings openly admits he kicks dogs.
Dude, the political correctness of that is so real.
Yeah,
So I do that, the bit I do about dogs love you unconditionally.
yeah.
And I say, you ever accidentally step on your dog's tail when you're walking him? And he goes, "Oh, my fault. I was
Yeah,
walking."
yeah.
The joke originally was you could kick a dog
Mm-hmm.
mm.
and they would still be, "Oh, you're right. It's my fault." A club owner told me, maybe don't
Mm-hmm.
say kick a dog because now you got people in the
True.
And I was like, good point.
Yeah.
Good point. But man,
It still works.
I just
And it's
love
still
that.
because you have done that. You've accidentally stepped on your dog's
course.
foot or tail.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I was
And then you
two
get mad at them.
Yorkies.
And you get mad at them. What are you
Yeah.
doing under my foot? You know?
Yeah. Or you just fall into the kitchen table like I do because you try to take pressure off the fact that you just stepped on the dog's body by accident because they're always right under your feet because they're
See,
little
that's
guys.
where Jack's at now. Jack is like, I'm getting full body steps now. Whoop. But
Yeah.
but I could feel it underneath, and I
Yeah.
go, "Whoop."
Yeah, and that's
And
what I would
he
do.
just looks around like,
What?
what's up? What's up?
And all of a sudden you're crouching tiger. You can just float above the fucking dog you almost stepped on. You just, whoa, I didn't know I could do this.
Crouching tiger, hidden dog owner. I mean, that
I
was
want
a
a dog.
bad joke. Sorry.
I want a
No,
dog.
I liked it. It was clean.
Okay,
Good,
thank
clean
you.
joke.
You're
a clean comic.
I'm a clean
Yeah.
clean guy
Yeah.
now. See, I'm a clean comedian. Like I don't talk about, I was railing this girl in her butthole. I don't do
Oh,
that.
I love that bit.
Yeah, that's the old
Fuck,
me.
I like
That's
the.
the old me.
But
I don't know the
I don't talk
jackets.
about like I don't talk about sex a lot. I don't talk about anything like dirty subject wise, but I swear a lot. And I watch my set. I'm like, that joke would still be funny without the swear word. So this weekend, and I'll talk about it on the vlog when I vlog while I'm in Chicago. I'm gonna work on doing. He doesn't think it could happen. You don't think it could happen?
I just would love that you're gonna get in your head. We're just getting back to stand up. You're headlining Chicago, and you're gonna be on stage going. So I was, the thing.
These gosh darn kids.
Yeah.
People are gonna be like, why did you just
Why
say
did you
gosh
say
darn?
Gosh darn, is this Tim Allen?
Well,
What's happening right now?
Yeah, well, Tim Allen's pretty vulgar actually as a comic.
Yep. You know
Yeah.
who people don't realize was really vulgar as a comic is Bob Saget.
Yeah.
Oh well, that's the
That's
classic
his MO.
one. Yeah.
Yeah. People
That's
always
crazy.
thought of him as the dad on Full House and the host of America's Funniest Home Videos. But I remember watching him on the Young Comedian special that they used to do on HBO. And he would come out to the audience. And you know how you praise the audience when you come out? You're like, oh, you guys are great. Thank you so much. I just want to, he would always go, you guys are amazing. I just want to put a shoebox on my lap and give you a puppet show. Like he would say stuff like that.
I like it.
Yeah.
Oh God, I have a headache now because of
Because like, yeah, from the other room.
Chihuahua
Other room.
coming, bit.
Are those dogs fornicating?
Should be the name of the episode, Chihuahua Orgasm.
Yeah. Hopefully, they won't get flagged on the thing.
Imagine the dogs.
Yeah. Whoa.
Whoa, whoa.
And then the
They're on
female
your
dog's
settle, yeah?
very disappointed because it happened way too
Yeah.
quickly.
Rah, 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 rah.
It's okay.
I'm sorry. We've never happened before.
the male dog carries over a piece of a paper towel and gives it to him.
It's a newspaper.
I'm sorry.
The
That never happens. bro.
the female dog's mad because she has to sleep in the wet spot. So
Yeah, you know what?
dumb.
You're right. This is much better for your mom. We worked on the swearing, and now it's just.
telling you,
Oh, I gotta
I'm gonna
stop
try to
laughing.
I'm gonna try to do every set unless the bit calls for it, unless it's part of the bit. Those of you who are listening, Brent just attempted to drink out of his.
Oh God, how do they do that in Gatorade commercials? It's my Gatorade water bottle that the local market gave
Dude,
me.
you know what that reminded me? Remember the
The
shake
local
weight?
market gave you?
Yeah,
you're
I go there all the time.
Oh, yeah, he's
like a
a
Make-A-Wish kid?
Yeah,
We
I
gave
mean-
him this water bottle. Thanks.
yeah. Party favor. Remember the shake weight?
Yeah, of course.
Oh yeah.
Now, I can't remember if it was a sketch. It has to be a sketch. Or if they really tried doing that, but they made a shake weight where the water bottle was.
No,
in the
wait, no.
shake.
No, this
No.
is a South Park episode.
Is it? And they would do this and drink.
Oh yeah.
And it's like when you're done with your workout, it sprays you with a mist.
Yeah. You're right. That is a South Park episode.
Done with the workouts.
Yeah, almost there.
Okay, I knew
Faster,
it.
faster.
Yeah, yeah.
Good.
It gives you motivation.
Yeah.
South Park always wins.
They
I
always
love
nail
that
it.
shit.
They are the world champions.
How
Oh,
about
I
a
love
quick
that shit.
workout?
Yeah.
I can't. Yes, there it is. Faster, good, stronger.
Oh, yes.
It's funny. I gotta stop watching South Park when I'm falling asleep because then it like gets into my dream. Then I have all these weird dreams like with cartoons. Ugh.
I forgot to ask you, how was the haha?
Oh, great.
Brent did the Hahaha Cafe, which
Where
is
we
where we
started.
both started. We started at the Hahaha Cafe, the original location.
Yeah.
Same owners, same everything. But now
You know what was kind of interesting is because
you were outside, right?
Yeah, it's outside.
It's the original
but-
stage.
But what was so kind of like, I'm a nostalgic guy, is like the walking outside. There's all the pictures from like the old Haha,
Mm-hmm.
and you just see me. You see you. You know,
Yeah.
I see like fat Jason. You know, like,
Oh, yeah.
and I see like me with the fucking army hat for some reason, and I see all
Yeah.
these like I'm like, and I see Chris, and I see all the guys that we started with. Vinny O'Shawn, it's crazy.
Oh, it's
And I'm just seeing like the old place, Andy Kozel. And I was just kind of looking at that going like, wow, that's crazy. It
Yeah.
started it. Like
Yep.
this is like
that's what I
crazy.
love about that outdoor stage. I don't know if you noticed, but the backdrop of the stage is from the original club.
that's what I was
The
thinking.
original, they took the background from the original club and put it on the outside stage
Yeah.
at the new location, and it has that. It's so funny.
That's so
It's a
cool.
door
Yeah.
that's chained shut,
Yeah.
and it says "Welcome to Hollywood" like it's in blood.
Yeah. Real bizarre.
How welcoming is that?
I used to say,
I'll
I
never
go,
forget. I said that on stage once at the original club. This
Yeah.
is before I had any kind of like pull, and they got mad at me.
really?
Why are you making fun of the stage?
Oh,
I go,
no.
What? You don't go on there and make fun of the stage. I'm like, I'm a comedian. I make fun of everything. I'm definitely making fun of you behind your back.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, they got mad at me for making fun of the stage. But you know what? The other night when I was there, did the old joke, brought it back.
Nice.
Because it's funny because you're in this outdoor venue,
Mm-hmm.
and right next to the stage, there's a sign that says comedy pointing into the club. So we're obviously not doing comedy here.
Mm.
I remember I said that. Thanks. I'm glad they're letting us know where the comedy's actually really happening, and you're just here for this bullshit.
Nice.
Also, bull crap. Also, the door chained shut with "Welcome to Hollywood" written in blood is very welcoming.
That's so funny.
But yeah, it's very nostalgic. Remember when they used to have the we'd be doing our sets, and on the stage on a little table, a karaoke machine and 2 karaoke microphones just sitting there
Makes sense.
It was great.
from the karaoke night that happened a different night.
And karaoke night at that time, I think, was doing much better than the comedy night. So they were just like,
They had an old They had old posters up there. I don't know if they still have those anywhere in the new one, but they had the old posters with like you, me, and Phil Verone on it. And
yeah.
because I did a show there once that I moved out of there after a while, and they had the old poster up in there. But yeah, those old. You know, Jack never put a picture of me up. There's one up now, but he never. They took it several times. I would joke. I'm like, am I ever going to get on the wall of this club? I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Still to this day, there's only the one little one.
Yeah, that's me too, actually, because that's where I started. There was nothing.
Mhm.
There was. I don't think they thought something would happen. So
Right. But some of the
some
you
of the
see
bits
some of the
I
old
was
pictures, man.
doing. It
Remember
was crazy.
Sean Collins?
Yeah.
Sean Collins. I can't remember what his show was called, but that's the show I first did comedy on, because that's the night I showed up, and they introduced me to Sean, and then he ended up booking us every week, and it was me, you, Chris. Chris and I were in, I think Dallas, Texas, and he reached out. He's like, "Yo, this is Sean Collins. I live out here now. Let's hang out." It was so weird, man.
To see, yeah, it was nice going back, and it's right here. So I'm gonna be going back. I'm getting out there a lot more. I'm like,
Yeah.
you know what? I burnt myself out before the pandemic, and I didn't learn my lesson. I think I'm gonna burn myself out again, because I was like, every time I get off the stage, I'm like, I loved it. Why am I not doing this
Right.
every moment I can do it?
Mhm.
Then I came back here after that, and it's just me, and I'm like,
Oh,
don't
wow.
eat, don't eat. You
Don't
know,
eat,
like
don't-
da-da-da. I had a little cigar by myself outside. The moon was full, and I just was listening to a
Sad.
podcast. So sad.
Sad.
And then I came in here and I talked to my Roomba, and just tuckered off to bed.
Tuckered. I sauntered to the bedroom.
Sauntered to the bedroom.
Are you sleeping in the bedroom?
Yeah,
Interesting.
I'm back to that now.
Oh, why am I picturing you in bed like this, just wide awake? I need
It's
to-
hard for me to sleep, so I try to, and like the thing with sleeping pills, like the ones just the ones you get at a CVS version or whatever,
Mhm.
or Unisim, they kind of wake me up. They don't
Mm.
put me to sleep. I need something stronger, but I'm terrified of it, like an Ambien, because all I hear is people walking in the traffic and shit.
Mhm.
You know,
Oh,
I don't,
shit.
it's like people, right? Isn't that a thing?
Yeah, people do some fucked up stuff on it.
Yeah, and I
Messed up.
Messed up,
yeah.
jacked up stuff.
there ain't no fucking way I'm gonna be able to be clean, you know. Sorry, all right, I'm sorry. I apologize. Apologize, Mr.
Do the
Collins.
cigars help? When you smoke a cigar, does it relax you?
Yeah, that does. That takes me down a little bit.
Yeah.
It just the smell of it and just the taste of it, and then I'm like, it was a good way to go to bed because I
Right.
had that, and then I took 2 of the little sleeping pills, and then I just sit in bed and then just I put on my laptop so I could lay on my side, and then I know. When you're alone, you don't
Like
have
this?
anybody to talk to. Like I don't have a girlfriend to
Are
argue
your
with
knees
right
together
now.
like this, or do you
Yeah.
do this?
And then I hear a noise, and then I'm like, then it's just tension because I'm like, well, you got to be a man. Get up and check the noise. You didn't lock the slider. You know you didn't lock the slider. That sounded like a slider.
You gotta get
up.
cameras, man.
And then
Fortify this
I
place
just
like
turn
I
on
do.
South Park, and then it's like, yeah, Cartman, take me to Sleepy Town. Take me there. Grab it. I don't know what that was.
Shake
I
weight,
didn't hear
shake
somebody
weight.
say grab it. I
Shake
didn't hear
weight, shake
somebody-
weight.
Where's my lion's pillow?
Speaking of cigars, we've got
Oh yeah, we gotta mention that.
plethora of cigars from our very amazing, loyal fan.
Sarah, you gotta be rich.
Sarah Newberger sent us a humidor and a ton of really good cigars.
Mm.
Like there's a Cohiba in there. There's some Olivias. There's a Arturo Fuente. There's a Macanudo. There's a a Monte Cristo in there. There's some good cigars in there. Yeah.
And then I believe it was Emma too. Didn't Emma send us?
Yeah. We got some. I mean, we got really cool stuff, man.
Yeah, we got some art from her.
Yeah, we got.
Yeah.
I got my favorite singer Chester Bennington and like this gold record
Mhm.
thing, and now I can pretend it's my gold record.
Yes.
But you got a nice Drake.
Some Drake.
A nice, what I would call a Drake collage. Maybe.
Yeah.
And then I got an autographed poster of Blacklist.
And I can't wait
Very
for your
sweet.
VMARS one to come.
Mhm. Oh.
But I also want to say sorry for your loss because she
Yes,
did tell us
yes,
that her uncle passed.
We read her email a couple
Yeah.
episodes ago about her uncle dealing with. He is now since passed, and R.I.P.
Yeah.
And we're glad that in our own little tiny little ridiculous
That's
way,
worse.
cut that out. We could bring him some happiness and a smile to his face.
Yeah.
And you are amazing. And then she sent nice cards and gifts,
Yeah.
and it was really cool.
Your condolence was like a tough dad who just doesn't know how to like
Yeah,
console
yeah.
his son who
Yeah,
lost his
yeah.
girlfriend. Well, chin up.
She's a fucking bitch.
Look,
She was a loose woman. Her mother. Anyway,
Went
have
to
some
high school with her mom.
cheese and
I went to high school with her mom, okay?
We got some
Hey,
cutleries.
Your girlfriend could be mine.
I think let's go,
Yeah.
honey. But seriously, sorry for your loss, and we'll still be here doing Chihuahua orgasms and
What are you
trying to
talking-
make you laugh.
What are you talking about?
Thank
All right,
you.
we have emails.
Yeah.
Emails. Why did I say emails?
I thought you said mouse.
Do you have emails?
Mouse.
We've
Emails.
we've one here from Jesse. It's a bit long, so I'm gonna cut it down just because we probably spend the whole episode reading it. So he says,
Still swear.
yeah, you're only saying the worst
Yeah,
swears
you're
for some
cutting
reason.
out the F
Sorry,
word and
sorry,
going
sorry.
with like
Making
the
way worse.
cancel
I'm
words.
sorry.
Jason Collings canceled in Chicago on a racist, misogynistic rant.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. Sorry, go ahead.
So Jesse sent us this thing about spiders,
Ooh.
camel spiders.
Ooh, those are
So
terrifying.
it's a picture of a camel spider he took about 10 years ago at his grandma's house in Ramona. We found 5 of them one night. The longest
wait.
being
in the United States.
Yeah.
I didn't
Didn't
think
you
they
see
were
'em
here.
where-
I
when
thought
you
they were
went
like
on
in the
tour?
Middle East. Whew, if they're here, let me know where Ramona is. So I'll never go there.
East County, San Diego.
No
Oh,
way.
fuck
In
off.
our state.
Here?
Mm-mm.
I'm terrified. Go
So
ahead.
we found 5 of them one night. The longest one being about 2 to 3 inches long from head to butt. The one in the picture, it kind of sounds hot. From head to butt. The one in the picture is about 1.5 inches long. Have you seen scorpions and tarantulas before at her house? Where the fuck does she live? The Jungle Book? This is terrifying. I knew this didn't look like either, so we spent the next day trying to figure out what it was, and it's a camel spider, and here's a picture of it.
Oh, go to wow.
Oh,
They're over
they're
here.
I didn't know they were here.
Yuck.
I don't like
That's
that.
like a
at all.
scorpion almost. Icky.
Oh, that's a scorpion from Hades.
Yeah, so he's in my. So yeah, that's fucking.
Oof. That gave me the chili willy beans.
Yeah, I don't like that.
No, thank you. But thank you
Ooh.
for sending this in and scaring the shit out of us.
Great.
We got some misheard lyrics here from
Yes.
Aaron, and
Nice.
it's spelled Aaren. Never seen that before.
Interesting.
Not
So
Aaron.
now I don't know
Family.
what
It's not much of a spelling family.
Aaron.
Mm. So
Not
enjoying
Aaron.
Yeah, Erin.
Aaron.
Enjoying the pod. Been listening over this past year. As the most non-essential essential worker, I work as a construction contractor for the Department of Defense.
Oh, whoa.
I had the pleasure of continuing to work on a project that required me to commute for 4 hours round trip during the early months of the pandemic. This podcast helped me get through all of that. So thank you.
Great.
Oh, awesome.
I'm 35 years old and the youngest of 4, so I have had the opportunity to learn and enjoy catalogs of music for many decades. I also teach hip-hop dance part-time, so I also get the opportunity to learn about new stuff that is Gen X, Gen Z / TikTok
Defense contractor and
generation.
hip hop.
And a hip-hop
Yeah,
dancer
wow.
doing
That's
construction
amazing.
and also hip-hop dancing. This
Yeah.
is a new sitcom.
It's like if my ex-girlfriend started dating him and I'm like, whatever, like he's a man, I don't care, but he can't dance and like do stuff like I could do.
Actually, he's a defense contractor, but he's really good at hip hop dancing. Oh, really? How good? He teaches it.
It takes two to make a thing go right. And you just see him doing flips on the
and
floor.
also
Yeah.
So as a 90s hip-hop fan, the Notorious B.I.G. is on rotation. His song Juicy has become somewhat of a classic where almost everyone from all generations has a good time rapping and dancing along with it wherever it comes on. When it does, I pay close attention to what people sing at the chorus, which goes according to Google. You know very well who you are. Don't let them hold you down. Reach for the stars. You had a goal, but not that many because you're the only one. I'll give you good and plenty.
I'll give you good and plenty.
Thank you. The middle part of the chorus with the line, you had a goal, but not that many, is problematic because the lyric is sung without much enunciation. I don't even trust Google has it right. I have heard people say you had to go, but not that baby, or you had to goat, like greatest of all time. I guess these somewhat makes sense. When I ask people, what was that? They would just laugh it off and not answer the question. I still mumble the sounds when the song comes on.
You had to go, but not that many.
Yeah, that part.
That's actually a remake of an original like R&B song.
That's
Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee, juicy.
Wasn't that a few of his hits were like that, weren't they?
Most of them, all
Yeah.
of them actually. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was like during the remix.
It's so funny.
stage.
I'll be in the car with a younger friend and I'll play the original and they'll go,
Yeah.
"This is where that came from."
Well, I didn't sound like that.
You
but
sounded
yes.
exactly like, "Oh, this is where that came from." I thought Puffy invented all those sounds.
Yeah, I thought Buffet invented all the Brent.
Now we have from Melissa Goldbelly suggestions. This is long overdue. The gift
Yeah,
card's
we-
lost.
we-
We never did it.
Did we find the gift?
No,
card?
it's not lost. I have it in
Okay.
my nightstand.
Oh, great. Okay. So
Yeah.
Goldbelly, if people don't know, you can order food from like out of state and get it shipped to you. And we have a gift card. We've had it for about a year and we haven't used it and people send
Let's
us
do it.
suggestions. So just wanted to forward my suggestions from last year for the Goldbelly gift card. I hope you end up getting something from St. Louis.
Oh.
Gooey butter cake is a great choice.
Oh, I've
Wait,
heard about these.
Did you say gooey?
Gooey butter cake.
I've heard these are supposed to be incredible.
Oh shoot!
And St. Louis has like really good
Oh
food
darn!
choices.
Shoot! Not sorry.
Fuck me. So that we could put that in there, and then New Haven pizza because that's some of the best.
What is a butter cake?
Google it,
gooey
yeah.
butter cake. Gooey butter cake. Sounds sexy, kind of.
Yeah.
St. Louis.
Sounds like a rap lyric. Give me that gooey butter cake.
I know, doesn't it?
St. Louis
I got
style
the gooey butter cake.
gooey
nah.
butter cake.
Uh-uh.
Let me just look at images. Make this.
Damn
Gooey
it.
butter cake.
Oh, it's one of these things. Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, look, this one's real gooey.
Oh, what's
God.
what's the goo? Like, what's the gooey part? Is that pudding? What is that?
It's kind of like custard.
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 Probably.
I've never had
custard.
it before, but I've heard about it.
It sounds
That
good. It
and they
looks
have a
good.
cheese
Gimme,
they
gimme,
use
gimme.
there. People really
Are
like.
we going to St. Louis anytime soon?
I don't think we've ever done. I've been to St. Louis to do press before, but every time I go there, they would fly me out. I do 30 minutes of press, and then they fly me
Yeah,
right
I did
back.
the
I didn't even
improv.
get to stay there. Never
you?
got to do St. Louis.
Was it an improv?
Shout out to Nikki Glazer. It's her home.
Oh, nice.
It's a lot going on here. It's like there's melted butter, there's cream cheese,
Ooh.
vanilla extract,
Ooh.
eggs.
Ooey gooey.
Yeah.
That is a fatty habit day
All
for
right,
us.
that sounds like a
that sounds delicious.
treat.
Yeah, I would
Sounds
love
like a
that.
I'd have to
tasty
get
treat.
stoned for that one, but that would be
Yeah.
amazing.
Then we got one from Cassie. Hey studs, how's it going? I should be working, but it's May and I'm
Where's
burned
the
out, so I'm
studs?
writing my favorite fellas instead. I just want to thank you again for the tickets to the Madison show.
Oh.
You all were phenomenal.
Oh, good.
And doing what you do with the pod. It's definitely been a bright spot and given me something to look forward to on super stressful days. I do have a question for y'all. How do you find / maintain motivation to create, especially during those times when you're dealing with mental health crap or feeling particularly unmotivated?
Well, mental health, it helps me create, all that shit. Poor depression and anxiety. It's like my help for that just personally. It's like self-medicating myself if I can throw it into my art. So there's my pretentious actor answer.
Here's the thing. I believe that this isn't what we are. This is who we are.
Yeah.
And it's one of the things that it's just part of who we are.
Mhm.
And if we're not doing it and not being creative, then we're being incomplete people and living an incomplete life.
And scaring your family like I did and your little brother like
Right.
I did.
Yep.
And then you do it and then you become somebody
Yep.
you can be around and
A
docile.
whole year of not
It
being
worked.
able to
You
do
see?
it was a lot of
hmm
motivation to get out there. and
You're
do
right. This is your answer was better. I want what he said.
it. Mhm.
Great.
What I said.
'Cause that's what it is.
Great. And then we cut to him doing Chihuahuas fucking. You're like, well, maybe not. Maybe he's not the most reputable source. And then she says, this is for Jason. Also, I'd love to hear Jason's thoughts on the VMARS season 4 ending.
It was pretty. I mean, it was pretty traumatic, dramatic and traumatic.
I don't know if we
I'm
want to do
still, I'm
spoilers,
still
but-
reeling from it.
Wow.
I'm not going to give any spoilers,
Okay.
but it hurt.
Really? Really?
It hurt. It hurt.
Did she die?
No,
No.
Did she go to jail?
don't ever say anything about VMARS dying ever again.
Did she go to
I do believe that it opens it up for another season,
Oh.
but it's pretty traumatic. It's pretty sad.
Damn.
It's like watching Empire Strikes Back. When you watch The Empire Strikes Back, it wasn't a happy ending. It was really sad. You're like, what's going on? And it left a lot of doors open,
Got it.
a lot of questions unanswered.
And then she
But-
says,
It was really good.
she also says, P.S. Brent, I think someone may be impersonating you on Instagram. I'm 99.9% sure you didn't DM me. Just wanted to give you a heads up.
Oh, well, I do have that problem a lot. People do make fake accounts of me for some reason. It's like, come on, I'm not even famous. Like,
At least
what's
they
the
use
point?
your image.
They
People
do
that
it
make
on
fake
dating
accounts of me make
yeah.
me Asian girls.
Yeah, that's true. Now it's gonna be
Not that there's anything
Chihuahuas.
wrong with that.
Oh, this is funny. This is from Des. We've heard from her before. Jason, how is my wall art now? This is you made fun of her because
Yeah.
all her pictures are crooked on her wall. She put
Yeah.
up limestone art, and you're like, "Why don't you get a fucking straightener? How about
Yeah,
that?"
yeah. How about you get a level?
Yeah, a level. Thanks for the smooth bully on the last podcast about my art wall. It drove the point home. Since I'm obviously no good at interior design, I hired a professional to fix up my art wall.
Whoa.
I paid a guy $250, and they took their sweet time. But
Way to
my
go,
wall
Jay.
Sure does look different. I attached a new picture.
I want it, but she's happy with it.
Yeah.
Let's see the picture.
I like it. I think
I
that
mean,
this
that's-
screams.
It's got personality.
yes.
For,
yes.
for our listeners, all her pictures are crooked. Fuck, that was such a good
Is that a
payoff.
CD rack? What is that in the corner?
Looks like it.
Yeah.
Hey,
Detective Jason.
might have upped that technology there, young lady.
You know, it does kind of look. That's the kind of shit I'd actually see in like somebody, like some actor friend's house in Venice.
Right.
You
but
know
it's
what I mean?
actually art.
Yeah, like that's how they do it.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
Like it just brings the room together. It's an energy thing. Yeah. All right, dude. You've been divorced 4 times.
Now we've heard from this dude before, Billy Sweet.
Great
Superhero
name.
recommendation and misheard lyrics. In the last episode, you mentioned you guys want more superhero content.
Please.
Did we say that?
Yeah, but we
Yeah, we did.
Jay and I did.
You want more superhero
You
content?
weren't paying attention because you were being
He was so dumb with us.
cunty. Go ahead.
Jason,
So
swear.
I don't understand what we were talking about. We want more superhero
Well,
Yeah,
content?
we were watching
we were
Jupiter
watching the
Legacy
boys.
and
We
The
were watching
Boys.
Jupiter Legacy. and We
Oh.
want more because
Yeah,
we're
I
finished.
feel like there's so much.
No, but we.
Yeah, but we don't know where they are.
By the
Okay.
way, I
David
finished.
talked about it for an hour.
I'm all caught up on.
On the boys.
No, on Falcon and the Winter Soldier
Oh,
series.
see, I
I'm all
haven't
caught
watched
up
it
on it.
since
So
we
good.
watched
Falcon
it.
is now Captain America. It's pretty dope.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep. First black cap. I like it.
So he says, check out the show Invincible. You
Oh.
guys mentioned the boys, and it's just like that, but
Animated.
a cartoon.
Yep. It's
Cool.
animated.
Oh,
Now he's a misheard lyric. The chorus in Guillotine by Death Grips.
Don't even know it.
Jesus.
This is not one I'm going to be able to.
Yeah, I mean,
Rattle
maybe
off,
we just skip
sorry.
this one.
God, this is this would be like a bad son I have or something. Starts a band.
yeah.
Guillotine.
Guillotine
Yeah,
by
Guillotine.
Death Grips.
Dad,
Death
you don't get
grips.
us.
Yeah.
I love instead of death grip. It's
Death
plural.
Grips.
Yeah, death grips. We're fucking choking everyone.
Death grips.
And the lyric is, it goes, it goes, it goes, it goes, it goes. And then
Oh, he probably thought it said it
Guillotine.
snows. It snows. It snows.
he
it
thought
snows.
it went tickle, 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 guillotine.
That,
I mean, we don't know the song,
hey,
but that's
what?
still funny.
Oh, it goes. Oh, if you say it goes, it goes, it goes, it goes, tickles, 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 it goes, it goes, it goes.
Oh,
Detective
got
Jason
it.
Donner
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah. Death grip. Death grip. I love it's death grips, but that means each member of the band is a death grip,
Mm.
and together they are the death grips.
Hell yeah. So we got Devlin the Dick Umpire here,
Okay.
dropping everything. First off, I love seeing and hearing you guys are back on the road. Absolutely love seeing Will's vlogs and Brent and Jason's stories on Instagram. Come to Boston ASAP.
Working
Can't,
on it.
dude.
Laughs.
Boston is definitely going to happen.
Laughs or Wilbur? Wilbur,
Yeah.
if you're watching, you know me. Bring us on out.
The Wilbur. Sometimes you call me Wilbur. So
Wilbur,
I was
The
like,
Wilbur.
if you're watching, you don't know me. So please get to
Let's
me.
do this.
Plowing ahead here, I'm writing in today to see if you guys can give some advice. What advice could you give about trying to get over the fear of dropping the life you have to try and chase your dreams? I guess I can kind of keep going here. Well, yeah. Okay, let's just... Brent, I love hearing how open you are with anxiety and depression, and it makes me wonder how you moved away from your hometown to LA to chase your dreams. Having both anxiety and depression myself, it feels debilitating to think about dropping things and just chasing something that might not work out.
I don't know. Honestly, I think
That's
it's
a
just
hard
like,
one.
I think it kind of goes back to what he said. I think this is just who we are.
Yep.
And I couldn't see myself not doing that. My mom and I talk about it a lot now, where it's like, Jesus Christ, what was I thinking?
Right.
Moving out to LA
Dude,
to
I
chase
dropped
something like
right.
this.
I
It's-
dropped everything. I had a family. I had
Yeah.
young children, a business.
Business.
I'm like, you know what? And here's why I did it. Because I watched my father later in life go back to playing music and all that. And I know that he lived a lot with man, if I'd have just made it. You know, because he never really made it.
Yeah.
You know, he had a hit single, yeah, but you know, he never really made it. And he kind of, thankfully for me and my brother and my mom, he gave it all up to support us. But there's always that
Yeah.
regret. you
I
know?
I had a quote for it that might help. God, if I can remember it. Imagination. Our imaginations can be our best friends and our worst enemies. What if is the worst question? Wait, I can't remember it. Good luck.
Here's my advice.
I totally forgot.
If you don't have a family, if you don't have mouths to feed and all that, here's my advice. Try it.
Yeah.
Try it.
Mhm.
Because it's better, in my opinion, to try it and fail than to be like, to never try and always have that question like, wonder if I'd chase that dream, baby.
I remembered it now. The things in life we regret are usually the things we don't do, and the things we thought were a big deal later in life we realize weren't. What if could be the worst question you ask yourself, and our imaginations could be our best friends and our worst enemy. So just do it. That's the quote.
Who is that?
Me.
Oh, you quoted yourself?
Yeah. But that's what I told myself.
Boring.
And I was like 18,
right.
19. I started telling myself that when people kept asking, like, you know, when you're not making it and you move out for a dream, you have all your realistic family members saying shit to you. You eventually have to say, well, I don't want to regret this shit.
Because it
later.
works out, man.
Yeah.
It works out. If you really,
Well, not for everyone.
well,
but you got to take the risk.
there are very delusional people, true. But
I was.
here's the thing. Before I was 40, I never traveled. I didn't see anything. I didn't have the opportunity to do it.
Yeah.
I was married to this small business that I couldn't leave for too long at a time. Now I've literally been all over the world
Yeah.
and seen things that I never in a million years in my 30s thought I would ever see,
Mm-hmm.
because I chased the dream. I got the dream and now I'm living the dream.
So dope the way you said that.
Yeah, I know.
Got
He
the
said that
dream.
dope as shit.
Got the
Yeah.
dream.
Yeah. There's really shitty, low, depressing, horrible days, but there's also really amazing, unbelievable days that I don't think I would have got if I didn't take the risk.
Most people, when you ask them how you doing and they say living the dream, they're full of shit.
Yeah.
But guys like us three, we could literally honestly tell you we're living the dream.
Yeah. And it could be painful as shit too,
Mhm.
but that's part of it, you know?
Sometimes you're living the nightmare.
Yeah. Sometimes you're living a real nightmare.
But you know, most of the time we're living the dream. Do it. Do it.
Do it. Just do it. Shia LaBeouf.
It's right here.
Oh, my knees
That's
are
a good one.
sweating.
Well, I mean, we're almost at an hour. I kind of like that's a nice place to end. We
Yeah.
can keep
let's
going
do it.
though. I
Nah,
mean,
let's do it.
we
Let's
can
go
hop
to the
over
Patreon.
Well, yeah. Let's hop over.
Thank you guys so much. Please join us over at the Patreon. That's patreon.com/LionsDenPod. Bye.
Bye.
We are friends.